John, do you want to do the intro?
Sure. This is A Fistful Of Vinyl with Daze and Daze. Thanks, dudes. Gender
Hello.
neutral, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, A Fistful Of Vinyl, KXLU 88.9 FM.
Were you reading the sign?
I had to remember where we were.
It's hard. It's when the pressure's on, you just try really hard not to say KCRW.
Right, yeah.
You're fine. Yeah, so we're here with Daze and Daze because we're a folk punk radio show and they play folk punk music.
Do you? Play
We
folk punk
try.
music?
Don't you?
Try, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the right place, right?
That's what we're going for.
Yeah. Well,
End game. Folk punk.
All right, so I'm trying to form a question in my mind right now that's like more specific than like tell me about your music. But I guess all right, let's go chronologically. How'd you guys get like started playing as a group? Talk to me about that.
well, it was me and Jesse, and back in 2008. We were bored, and I was living in we were living in this college town. It was pretty awful. It was like really awful, and so we just started writing really crappy love songs, and like I don't know, it was pretty bad.
Super terrible.
Yeah, and then we just
Didn't ever stop.
we just kept doing it.
And did you find encouragement in that college town where people were like, wow, like this music that's about hating
They
us
all
is pretty
hate-
awesome. Like,
They all hated us.
yeah.
Haters gonna hate, I guess.
Which I
Yeah.
guess is just as good of a reason to take his show
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Got some more people like you. So if you made lots of awful music, why'd you keep making music?
Because it was fun,
Yeah,
and we
right.
didn't know it was awful at the time.
Yeah, that's more like a retrospect thing.
Yeah.
Like, look, at the time, I was like, oh, this is great. I'm a really good singer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I shouldn't try
Whitney,
to
just
sing.
whisper in the mic, and you'll sound like you're screaming. No. Give me a second break. Oh.
We're not live. We're still not live.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Well, I
You
said
said friggin'.
friggin'.
That's, I mean,
a curse word around here.
who are you, Dr. Evil? Like, what
What?
okay.
Oh no, I feel bad.
We went through the list. Was that on the list? Was it? No, friggin' no. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Oh no. Super awkward times.
No, I mean, even if you guys swear, we can like edit it.
Okay.
Like that just means I have to like go in there, like find it, and like drop the sound for a second, or like take you guys like,
okay.
and put it in there or something.
Merp. Merp.
Which is probably made that my favorite version of that song.
I had fun playing it. I like merping out.
Yeah.
That's what we do when we
The Merp life.
like when we're busking, instead of saying the curse words, we just merp it.
Just merp it.
Yeah. People like that, I guess. I don't know.
So
Family fun.
Yeah.
so talk to me about busking, because that's not something every band does. It's talk to me about like what your experience is like with that. How have you been received busking in different areas? Because you guys have been like everywhere in the country at this point, right?
Yeah.
More or less.
It's different each city, I guess, and
Sometimes it's awesome.
Yeah.
There was one time that in Houston I went out to Westland, and it was me and my buddy Brew, and we got like halfway through one song, and this lady pulled up and gave us $200, and I'm so convinced that she was Satan to this day, because like she was in like a jet black car, jet black sunglasses, black dress, like Marilyn Monroe hair, like super pretty white lady, just
Here you go.
didn't say anything, just handed me $200, and like 30 seconds of being out there, I was like,
It was
oh,
like it was an implied.
did I just sell my, yeah.
She's like, come hang out with us. We got
Yeah.
Robert Johnson and James Brown, and like, come kick it.
Sounds fun, huh?
It seemed like it was you.
Yeah, worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
There you go. It's,
So far, so
That's what I'd price my soul around.
no-
200,
Nobody's even made,
250.
nobody's made an offer on my soul. So I mean, like that's prime real estate, man. Somebody saw potential in you.
$200 worth of potential. That's a lot of beer.
were you calculating your own?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's all
Depends-
we
depends
bought
on
with
the
it.
beer.
Yeah, in the place.
That's like a lot of okay beer, or like still a good amount of like good beer.
Yeah. Or a whole bunch of terrible beer.
There you go.
Which is totally what we went with.
All right, so where's your I don't know, where's your favorite place to, now that you guys have like toured everywhere, where's your favorite place to like land? Where do you most look forward to like going back to?
I like Denver a lot.
Yeah, Denver.
Denver.
Denver rules.
Yeah, it's oh my god, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Everyone's
Wow.
super nice and weed's legal, and it's like 7,000 feet above sea level. So you drink one beer and you're all sketchy.
Yes, I like that. It's very it's a very pragmatic approach. Like, oh, like these are the things I like about it. It's very easy to get messed up for cheap. It's like, oh, and like the music scene's cool.
People like us. And so, what is it like the traveling process? You guys must like that too, right?
It's okay.
Yeah, I like. I don't know. I'm usually
I don't
everyone
like
gets.
traveling in cars very
Oh,
much.
that's not intimidating.
Phil's in there all
Just everybody
eating a
staring at you.
lollipop.
Yeah.
Just give them a wave. They can't say anything.
Not that we can hear it.
Wait, what were we talking? Oh yeah, traveling. Yeah, it's
I like it. I like it a lot better than being at home. I feel
yeah.
more at home, like on the road. I mean, I miss like my family and my friends and stuff, but and my my dogs, like the most, I think.
I miss my family and my friends, but my dog.
And my dogs.
Family's okay. My dog is awesome.
So talk to me about this idea of being like a folk punk band. Like, what inspired that particular style? Like, who were you listening to when you guys were starting out? Who you listen to now? Like,
We didn't know that we were playing folk punk at all. We just were playing music, and we were playing like punk shows and ska shows. We were just like those weird kids that always like opened up for everybody. And then
I always wanted to start like just a punk band.
sure.
Yeah.
But like amps and stuff are so expensive. We were like, well, we'll just like make a bass out of this bucket, and
Yeah.
instead of a drum kit, we'll just have a piece of metal.
yeah.
Again, pragmatic. I can dig that. So, who have been like your favorite acts to like play with during your? And you guys have been around 2008, so that's math, 6 years ish.
Yeah.
You've played with a lot of acts in that time. Who have you been most excited to like share the stage with?
Yeah, we played with
Mischief
Mischief
Brew.
Brew. That was awesome.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Leftover Crack was really cool.
Dude.
MDC.
And yeah, MDC was rad. Dirty Kid Discount, Broken Bow.
Yeah.
They're here right now.
Oh, Night Gaunts.
Night Gaunts.
yeah,
Night Gaunts was a
Night Gaunts.
jam.
Yeah, that was crazy. When I got that email, they were like, "Hey, do you want to book some of our tour?" I was like, "Oh yeah, like please."
They all have really cool accents too.
Yeah.
So they're from New Zealand. So it's always 6 o'clock in New Zealand.
So talk to me. You know, outside of the punk genre, talk to me about sort of like the punk lifestyle. Like, what does that kind of mean to you? What's sort of the? I always love talking to our guests about kind of like the philosophy of punk because everyone has a really different answer for it. What does punk mean to you?
Do whatever you
How does it
want.
make you feel?
Yeah.
I think do whatever you want. Just respect other people. Just
As long as everybody's having fun, right?
yeah,
Fun. Yeah.
fun times.
I like that.
Just
I like
be
having
homies.
fun.
I don't. That's weird. Just be homies. That's what punk rock is.
Punk is for
Kind
homies.
of, yeah.
This
Punk
is,
is
yeah.
Homies.
This-
This
yeah.
is fun.
That's pretty punk.
No shit.
Keep going and keep it that.
I think punk is that we haven't addressed you in the interview yet. You're just like hanging out back there.
Who?
That's awesome.
I mean, I don't know. I always love that question. We get really interesting answers about it. We get, punk is like being defiant or like being,
Political.
yeah, or like questioning establishment. And then the other side of that is like punk is
Bunny Rabbits.
punk is Miley Cyrus.
Yeah,
I
I think I mean, we're all gonna die probably sooner than later, so live it up while
Yeah.
we can. I mean, we do our political stuff and what have you, but I feel like some people get way too wrapped up in it, and then it's just not fun anymore. It's like all preachy and it's not good music, but not like sometimes the shows are a little like, okay, I get it, cops are bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So where do you guys fall on like the political spectrum then? What are your thoughts or philosophies within like that area? Just because that is arguably a large part of punk rock.
No, yeah, totally.
I think the biggest thing for us right now is where we grew up is pretty much getting gentrified, like crazy.
Yeah, it's really
feel
bad in
excited.
Houston right now.
I feel really
Feel awkward?
Yeah.
Am I talking about Houston?
Why do you
No, just like I haven't drank anything today, and I'm like, trying to talk to humans. And I'm like, oh no. I'm all ripping apart this cup. I'm like,
What did the cup do?
nothing. I really like it. I feel bad.
Don't.
Like you cut.
I feel bad that I make other people feel awkward.
No, it's not you.
Do you want us? We can switch places. If
Oh no! Am I? Oh, I'm
You
like.
feel way more awkward.
No.
I
guess.
You got going.
So what?
It's your beauty.
It's
that
my,
you
it's
got
my
going.
beauty.
It's too much.
Makes
for some
everybody
people,
feel
yeah.
so low.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I grew a beard so
So
people would
unimportant.
stop saying that.
That didn't help.
Damn it! Should start taking mic stands to the face.
Yeah, it's good for people.
I'm trying to think about what our songs are about. I don't know any
I
actual-
mean, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, what do we stand for? And I talked to Tommy from the Moon Bandits about
Okay,
this too
yeah.
last night. So if he hears this, he'll be like, "She said that to me last night." But I don't know. I was wondering where, like, what Days and Days was. Like, what am I doing? What's the point of this? Like,
Okay.
because we're not
This is
just.
an existential crisis time.
Yeah, it was. It was weird.
That's good things to wonder. That's yeah.
I just didn't. So I was thinking, does everyone just think we're drunks? Like, is that what we are? And it got me really down. But I think it's about making sure that no one feels alone. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Just,
totally.
like our home is being taken away from us, and like everything that we know. Like,
Yeah.
From back
Especially
then.
lately, I feel. I mean, we're super try to talk to people who listen to our music as much as we can, and be really
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Friendly. Like,
Friendly,
be a
but
nice
like
person.
yeah,
Not
open
me.
and
Yeah.
like interact with everybody.
Cause-
Like people, or one person told us that we like got him through a really rough night, and like people say
That's-
that kind of
that
stuff to us all the time. Yeah, that's
means-
what
yeah,
it means.
that's
I think
what-
that's why we do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's,
Like when we play a show, I try to make it less of like, oh, went to see this band, and like, hey, we got to hang out with our friends that came through a year ago.
Yeah.
Like, yell stuff at each other.
and
Huh?
I was gonna say something, but then I forgot.
That's okay. I forget lots of things every day.
It was a
Get
good
used to it,
one.
man.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it sounds like there might even be a difference between like the way you guys view yourselves and like kind of what you want to represent. At least like Whitney, the kind of what you were
Yeah.
saying about that. Like, so maybe I can ask a second question. That's like how do you want to be? What do you think Days and Days is like working towards?
Uh,
I have no idea.
We have no idea.
It's kind of just.
We're just winging it.
Yeah.
I mean, we never expected
Taking a
anyone
shot
to
in the
like
dark.
listen
Yeah.
to our music, so we don't really know. I don't know.
I just
we're
want to
just-
keep hanging out with people and making friends. It'd be
making
awesome
music.
to like be able to go to any city and just hit
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
kick it. That'd be rad. And it makes being alive a lot easier
Yeah.
when you have friends everywhere.
I mean, that's a good end game, man. It's just like the ability to just have friends, maximize the number of friends
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
have.
That's what we're trying. Exponential growth of friendships. That's what we're about. Makes me sound like a hippie, but.
Mhm. I mean,
Yeah,
hippies get some things right.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
Broken clock.
yeah.
Rainbow. says this guy.
Damn
Tip of the hat.
That whole,
Great.
that whole thing.
Yeah, I think the friends thing is. It's wild to me that some people don't feel that way, I guess, right? Like recently I was hanging out with this dude who was like 40, and he was asking me about my life, and my response was sort of like, well, I'm doing stuff, but like I've got some cool friends, and like I get to do some stuff I like. And he was like, God, I can't believe you've got friends. Like, that's crazy. I don't have any more friends. He's like a 45-year-old dude who like
That's
has a
awesome.
wife and like a family and doesn't really have any friends.
Yeah.
And I think at some point people not have to, but some people will trade like friendship and like relationships for other stuff,
Yeah.
And that to me seems like a terrible shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like people, like you said, the world is like a crazy, awful place sometimes, right? And it's cool to be able to be a person for other people,
Mhm.
That seems important.
Yeah, if we could
It's
Oh,
well,
one
it's weird because
person
we,
out, right?
I don't know. I guess well, we have that song about like being, like misanthropic. It's
Sure.
it's
But I
It's
think
such a
people feel that
weird-
way.
yeah.
you know,
It's like a
sometimes,
personal.
I
It's
don't
nice
I
to
don't
be
know.
alone sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're around people all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I enjoy my.
Well, I mean, it strikes me that you guys aren't actually misanthropes. Would you agree with that?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. I don't hate
Oh,
I
everybody.
don't hate
Yeah.
everybody.
I'm
yeah.
not a. I'm
Sometimes,
not, I
well,
don't love everybody, but I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think not being a misanthrope is like specifically
I think
loving
there's
everybody.
moments of it when I like we were somewhere. Oh, we were at the Houston Free Press, like this big music festival, and I was just looking around, and I just started hating everything. And I was like, it's so disgusting. Like, I don't know why. I just started.
Some old lady like
And I just
shoving a
wanted-
hot dog in her face. And, like,
Yeah, I just wanted to
wearing,
go
like
away.
Native American
I didn't even go to
headdresses.
the second
Super
day. I
racist.
was like, that was enough. Like I don't know. I don't want to be a part of this. But then it goes away, and then I'm like, fun times.
I mean, I think that makes you human.
Yeah.
You know, I think like
Yeah.
everybody, I would say almost everybody feels that way sometimes. The kind of
You can't-
combative nature between
Yeah.
being an extrovert and being an introvert. Like,
Yeah.
We were talking the other day about how we're bipolar punk.
mhm.
Because, like, we'll play
Really?
a song that's like super, we're so mad. And then the next one's like super goofy or, you know, just.
Yeah.
it-
Well, it's
back
like
and
we
forth
write
and
a
back and
live.
forth.
We write about our lives, so it's not like we're just.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah, that would reflect your life. If your life is full of ups and downs, why wouldn't your music be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
That's the thing.
think it's really funny.
It's
On our
just-
CD, we try to, like, okay, anger song,
Okay,
happy song,
happy
anger
song,
song.
happy song.
Like,
Yeah.
like, kind of stagger them
Super
out.
depressing
So,
song.
so somebody
Yeah,
listens to it
depressed-
all the way through. They have like a complete mental breakdown by the end of it. There's an emotional
Happy,
mess.
sad, happy- yeah, just
our new split. What,
roller
what was it?
coaster. The
Our
deluxe
new-
suicide by
yeah.
cop execution package. Yeah, that one's pretty
That one's pretty.
wavy.
It's
But how does it go on that one? It's like angry, happy-ish, super
sad.
depressed. I can't remember.
Angry,
Angry, and then
and
the
then
last one's
happy.
Super happy, like the happiest song I ever
Happy, yeah.
wrote.
I mean, if that's what your music makes you feel like, though, like
I don't
that-
think I could do it if we were like angry all the time. Like
Yeah.
only played serious songs, I would shoot myself in the face.
Oh, believe me, like I listened to like only hardcore music for like 2 years of my life. I was exhausted by the
Yeah,
end of it.
that's real.
I was like, man, I just
So
want
much
to.
two-stepping.
I just wanted to listen to some folk and like just kind of like hang out. And
Yeah,
Bruce
lighten the
Springsteen makes me
mood a
really
little
happy,
bit.
and I'd like to be able to talk about that. And like Blink-182 is not that bad, and they're actually
Blink-182 is
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just listening to Blink-182 on the way here.
Awesome. Yeah, that's totally like me saying that they're not that bad is totally just a residual thing from like middle school where I wasn't allowed to like them.
Blink-182
Yeah.
sucks. You like Blink-182?
Yeah.
Lame. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
Blink-182
you pussy. I'm like,
is
"Ugh,
the jam.
they're
Yeah.
so catchy. And I mean, like
This is
I bought
strong.
Tom DeLonge's guitar. I have his model of guitar. I saved up
That's
for a long
rad.
time and then got it for like a Christmas present. And it's like, and I loved that thing.
Hell
And
yeah.
it's still my guitar, and I love it. It's great. I love Blink-182 that much. I have his guitar.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's rad. Is it like a signature series thing? Like, is
Yeah,
it si-
it's
has
it's
a
not, it's not
signature?
signed by him, but it's like the
Has, like,
Fender.
the-
It's got the plate on the back, and it's got this like it's surf green. It's got this pearl pick guard, and it's got this fat double humbucker Invader pickup on it.
That's
It's
awesome.
super beefy sound for like one pickup for a Strat.
I had a buddy that had like a Tim Armstrong. Is that the dude? from
Yeah,
Rancid?
Rancid and
Yeah.
Op Ivy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Tim Armstrong acoustic guitar.
Nice,
That thing was rad.
dude.
But he never played it. And just sits in his attic. When I get back to Houston, I'll ask him for it.
Give me thanks.
Yeah, I think the trick is ask him to borrow it because that's a much more reasonable
Yeah.
request, and then just don't ever return it. He's not gonna ask for it back. Just
I'll probably forget about it.
yeah, there you go. There you go. That's being a considerate friend.
That's good forgiveness, yeah.
Just stealing from your friends politely.
Yeah.
Because we love them.
So you guys were talking about listening to Blink-182 the other day. What else are you guys listening to right now? What's on your playlist?
The radio, but that's just because we can't play
Yeah.
CDs in the car.
Oh.
Like,
Mischief Brew a lot. Watsky.
Watsky
Oh,
is
Watsky's
the
cool.
man. Watsky, I really like D. Antwoord a lot.
Ooh.
Too.
Yeah.
What do you think of their latest album? I heard a lot of people didn't go for
I
it.
heard their newest song and it
The
was
new
pretty
song
bad.
is terrible. Yeah, that's
I was
like,
like,
no.
oh, guys,
it's like the
no.
only song I heard off it, though.
Yeah.
But it was.
I don't care. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yolandi can come hang out with me anytime.
I liked that dude that they had hang out with him, the guy with progeria. That was around
Yeah.
for the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
with the. I think he passed away.
Yeah, he's dead. That's depressing.
Yeah.
So should we go angry or happy next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the depression down. Let's go angry. Ooh,
Urgh.
man.
Don't telecom companies suck. Urgh. I just been.
Evil.
Microphones make me so
Cups.
angry.
Ah.
Like that cup is just
Pissing you off.
yeah.
Disposable drinking.
Take it away from me.
I forgot
Yeah.
Jeff was here for a second.
That's what he was after. It's
Uh.
it's a loud silence. His
That's a
I think
really
that's
good
probably
way to
why I'm on
describe.
edge.
Because Jeff's all creeping behind you.
No.
Yeah, that's nerve wracking.
I do feel super judged by the guy with Texas tattooed on his chest.
Yeah.
I'm just back here.
Have you
judging
seen his
all
tattoo?
along.
Yeah, like
He's like,
the sketchy cow.
He's hanging out back there
There's
like,
a Wu-Tang tattoo.
that was
on his
that was a bad question.
head.
Yeah. I got
Too
this-
deep.
I don't even know what half my tattoos are even.
I'm one to talk, I guess. This is the worst.
I tried to get a close up on some of those while you were playing.
Oh man, I don't even know. I love them.
Yeah, sometimes
Good times.
Sometimes it's important to have tattoos. You know, they don't necessarily all have to be like, oh, this tattoo's meaningful because my grandma fought in Vietnam and and it's for the orphans and
Yeah.
I have railroad toast,
We
Rail-
toured with this band called the Rail Yard
Railroad
Ghosts.
and on one of the things was like railroad toast.
Me and Jesse have matching knuckle tattoos.
slug life.
Take it slow, avoid sodium.
Nice. Minimize sodium intake.
That's not really why we have.
No. I don't even know why I have it.
Because you stole my tattoo.
I just
And he did it before I got it.
Like
I
you-
didn't know. it was
Like
your
you talked
idea.
about it, he got it, and you're like,
And then I was like, I'm not.
I didn't
doing
know.
it.
I'm not. Yeah, I can't.
I'm doing it.
How much of your life are you gonna let him dictate, man? Like,
Zero of it.
Zero tolerance.
damn straight. All right. So I always like ending interviews with this question. Since folk punk is like a very accessible genre to the fans, and it's very easy to go from like fan to performer, arguably in like a weekend or like a single YouTube video or whatever. What would you say to somebody who's like, who wants to, start writing their own music? Where would you tell them to start? What would you tell them to like try to channel to create art?
I don't know. Get away from what you usually are around. Experience something new. Get out there. Do something.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find inspiration when you're just sitting in the same place. Meet some people. And then, I guess, play an instrument is also...
It's helpful. It's,
yeah. Like, you could just start a folk punk a cappella group. That'd be rad.
Yeah.
But
Well,
You guys want to? You can do that. Like,
Right now.
yeah,
Right this second.
exactly. We could do it right now. We don't have to play instruments.
boom, 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 boom.
okay,
In the night. We should try that one day.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Next time you guys are in town, we'll save the last song for us, just like trying to get through that.
Hell yeah. That would be really fun.
yeah.
So just have to make it even goofier than this time.
Yeah.
Which is going to be really hard. It'll be murphed out pretty
Merp, merp,
pretty
merp,
intense.
merp, 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 merp.
It's great.
Word. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Yeah,
It was
thanks for
really
having
fun.
us.
I hope it wasn't too terribly awkward.
No, I don't feel good right now. I just got really lightheaded. I'm sorry. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, should I like leave? I'm like
Just pass out on the
videotaping, and I keep
camera.
like,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, out of mercy to you, let's go ahead and we can go ahead and wrap this. We're Alec and John with the I don't know which cameras are still working. I think that guy's
That one's
still got the
great.
light on. We're Alec and John with A Fistful of Vinyl. This is Jesse and Whitney and Jeff of Days and Days.
hello.
Yeah, there's a live session of them playing right in this room, probably elsewhere on YouTube. Find that. Do you guys want to like plug your social media? Do you care about that?
You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/dazeandaze, DAYSNDAZE. And we also have a website, dazeandaze.com.
Dazeandaze.com.
Yeah.
And Instagram.
And Instagram and Tumblr.
Are we Instagram friends with them?
Do we tweet?
I don't know.
Do we do Twitter?
Everything's set up to
Twitter?
Twitter.
Everything's
I
like
don't know
automatically
about
on Twitter.
I've
We
never
don't know
done
how
it.
to work it though.
I just like
so.
the logo.
We're pretty bad at it too. All I know is every air break. Facebook.com/A Fistful Of Vinyl.
Yes.
Or sometimes I just tell people to Google it. Like that's definitely the
Yeah, you can Google Daze and Daze.
Google Daze and Daze, and you'll find pretty much all the important stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Bandcamp, free music.
Yeah.
That's a good
And
one.
if you want to pay for it, you can go to iTunes. I don't know why.
I don't know why you would do that, but
Yeah.
maybe help us get to the
On
next
Spotify.
city.
I don't know. We're on a lot of things.
We're all
SoundCloud.
all up in the internet.
Yeah.
Cool. That's Well, yeah. Again, thanks a lot, guys. I already signed off, and then we kept talking.
Yeah,
Interview over.
Yes.
Cool.
Done.
That was fun.
That was a crispy. You should end the interview right then.
Just, cut right on that. I think I will. And then like the black
Like the
screen of us
tracers?
talking about it.
Like that 80s hit, like
yeah.
do, do, do,
The
do, do.
rainbows
The
come
little
out.
screen just.